Hello and welcome to Module 4. Module 4 is about mastering your audio, learning the basics and the intermediate steps that you need to take to clean up your audio. Today, we are only going to be touching our audio side. And for us to accomplish what we are supposed to do today, I will require you to go back to the download and install video and install Adobe Audition. Download Adobe Audition and install it using the same steps we used while installing Adobe Premiere Pro. So once you install Adobe Audition onto your computer, there's something that you will get as an extra addition within Premiere Pro. If you right click on your audio here, you will get this option for edit clip in Adobe Audition. But if you had already opened your software, just close it after you install Adobe Audition and then open it again and you will definitely get this option here. So let's proceed. Right click on your audio, edit that clip in Adobe Audition. Wait for it to go through this process and it will bring you a pop-up to open Adobe Audition. So here we are in Adobe Audition. This is a totally new interface, but it is still an Adobe interface. So don't get worried. Usishtuke kwanza. So the first thing we want to do here is to learn how to clean our audio, and we are going to do that using what we call a denoiser. Now this is how a denoiser works. A denoiser works by taking a sample of the noise that you want to take out from the audio and then learning it. Once it has learned that sample of noise, it takes that audio out of the whole sample that you have provided it. So the first step is to teach our computer what sample of noise you want to take out. Most of the time it is between these gaps. And you will notice that if you do not have these gaps in between, definitely at the end of your audio you will have a gap that is just the environment that you are in or the noisiness that is within the environment that you are in. So what do? We select this portion of noise. Left click, hold and drag to select that portion of noise. We are going to teach our computer what this noise is. So you can move over to effects, move over to noise reduction and capture noise print. And you'll notice that the shortcut for that is Shift P. This is simply teaching the computer that this is noise. Select that. And then once you have that taken care of, you can select all your audio. Control A to select everything and then go back to the same area, effects, noise reduction, and then go to the noise reduction process. The shortcut for this is Control Shift plus P. So I like to memorize these two, Shift P and then Control Shift and P. So the first step is Shift P and the second one is Control Shift and P. So click on it. Most of the time you can leave this at default and that is usually around 50% of this. But depending on what noise is in your audio, you can try for different results by pushing this up. I'm going to set mine to 70 and then I will apply. Now you'll notice up to this point we have not listened to the audio. We don't even know what the noise is. I just want us to get in tune with the process itself. Once we've done that, if you save using Control and S, Control and S, Control and S, and then go back to Premiere Pro, the changes will take effect on the Premiere Pro window. So we have managed to use two softwares to get to one result. We have sent our audio from Adobe Premiere Pro to Adobe Audition and then edited it in Adobe Audition and then send it back to Adobe Premiere. So you never have to operate with audio and video separately while working in the Adobe suite. So a question, are there limitations to this process? Yes, there are limitations, such as if there is actual sound that was captured by your microphone or your phone, such as someone talking next to you or a plane going over your head, that is an actual sound that was picked up by your microphone. That cannot be taken out. I want you to think of that as not noise. It is not noise. So noise falls in the category of what we call buzz, so which can just be a buzzing sound throughout your sound. It could also be part of the environment. That can be considered to be noise. We also have what we call hiss. So hiss can also be picked up by your microphone if there is electricity going through your setup. So that will just be picked up by your microphone. Those are noises, but sounds, actual sounds. But if you are recording somewhere and somebody clapped their hands into your microphone, that is a sound that the microphone picks up. That cannot be separated from you talking or from any dialogue. We have AI tools that can do that, but they have a problem of being realistic. They change the nature of your sound so much. The tone of your voice is very unique to you. So when you process in AI tools, some of them add a lot of roboticness to your sound and it does not sound very natural. So what do we emphasize? We emphasize that you record your audio clean. You record your audio very well. If you're going to use audio in your video editing, record the audio very well. In professional setups, video and audio are recorded separately and then they are synchronized in the edit. And that is going to be our next topic, which is learning how to synchronize audio with video. I will see you in the next video.